um, you know, he would have put, he would have put, he would have had Superman at his mercy when Batman arrived. Um, are you okay? And, yeah, I had it. Yeah, I totally had it. And I was like, nah, yeah, okay, you had it, okay. But then all of a sudden, Metallo was like pissed off, and so the two of them, it's like the two of them start to work together. Um, Bruce dismantled the Krypton part, and Metallo, just as there would be, and that will help Superman and Batman. Um, sorry, that would help Superman and Batman kind of defeat him. And Metallo is like, "You'll have to kill me. You took everything from me, and I won't stop until you're dead." And Superman is like, "No, I'm not gonna kill you. I didn't. I'm sorry for what you lost. I really am. But I'm not gonna kill you." And the guy was like, and, kind of thinking back to Zod. The guy was about to speak again until there was until he started to de the malfunction, I guess, and then Metallo is dead. Now he thinks that he malfunctioned. Now Superman thinks that Metallo malfunctioned, but Bruce, well, maybe the both of them, um, to us they think that he malfunctioned, but to Bruce and Clark, they know that somebody was kind of deactivating him, so that way, if Metallo fails, he wouldn't be caught. Which, i.e., Lex Luthor. I'm guessing Mercy Graves, his assistant, is there to make sure Metallo fail. If Metallo fails, kill him so that nothing could go back to him. And so Superman knows it's Lex. They don't have any type of evidence. Um, and so Superman would confront Lex for the first time. It would kind of like be towards the end of the kind of reminiscent towards the end of the last Son of Krypton pilot, where he's talking. Lex is like, I own this whole entire city. Um, all this is 2/3 of this is mine. Bruce's money. Oh, it helped out a little bit, but I still own all this. So why don't we have a chat? And he's just kind of floating, and with his arms crossed, like. And of course, Lex becomes annoyed, starts throwing something, and he catches it, and he's like, "I'll be watching you now," and then kind of leaves. Now, in the meantime, Jimmy. Jimmy. He kind of, Jimmy and Clark. They would. Well, I'm guessing that Jimmy would kind of be starting out. Um, no, he's kind of starting out. I don't know if it'll be before, during, or after Man of Steel, but he and Clark become best buddies. You know, to, they would kind of hang out a lot and stuff like that. Um, Lois's part would be very minimal, just kind of like, okay, so they would kind of hang out with each other, and you know, so after the fight with Metallo, you were like, Clark, where were you? I mean, I got some crazy pictures of this battle with Metallo. Metallo was nuts, and stuff like that. Basically, talking stuff like that. I don't know if he's ever gonna tell Jimmy that he's Superman. Lois, they're talking. He and Lois are talking, and she doesn't know who he is, and Lois is like, Lois being Lois and Clark being Clark, kind of like, I know he does know. No, she does know who he is at the time. Sorry, she does know who he is. So, towards the end of the film, um, Bruce is about to leave town, and where Diana meets up with him, and I just wanted to see. Well, no, no, no. Let me try that again. Well, no, no. He's about to head to. He's in his hotel getting his stuff ready. Knock on the door. There's Diana, Wonder Woman. Um, he's like, she. She's like, I wanted to see if you were okay, and he's like, I was gonna ask the same thing of you. And he's like, who are you? And and she doesn't really say that much. Just saying that, just a long time ago, I left the world of man because I felt as if nothing would ever change. But seeing seeing you all, seeing what um you and Clark are capable of, perhaps it's time for me to come back into the world. And I thank you guys for that. Well, thank you for, what I mean. But then she gives him a kiss on the cheek, and he would have this little shocked face, like if you remember the first episode of the Justice League cartoon where Wonder Woman kisses Batman after they defeated the aliens. He looked like what the heck? Like he got cootie, like she like ew cooties, or something like he doesn't know how to react. So then, oh excuse me. So then I can't talk. So Superman Clark says goodbye, going to the airport, say goodbye to Bruce. Um, saying Lex is up to something. We didn't. He took. He destroyed all the evidence that we had, and I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna on my end back in Gotham. I'm going to, you know, see what Lex is up to, and so Lex is kind of like on surveillance right now. And he and as a it's good meeting like good meeting you, and he kind of they kind of shake hands a little bit, and but then something drops. I guess something from his mom and his dad. Pictures. Kind of like a picture that he carries. And he's like, for the for a god like being, I never thought you would have human parents. That would be something Bruce said. Yeah, it's like my dad Jonathan, my mom Martha, and he's like, Martha. And then he thinks back to his parents. Um, it isn't going to be sad. It's going to be, a happy memory, something happy. Um, them possibly spending some time together. Um, you know, that's and Clark is like, "What's the matter?" And he's like, "My mom's name was Martha." And he kind of smiles, and he's like, "You take care of Clark. You too, Bruce." And they go their separate ways for now. Um, in the in the close credits, Mercy, ret- Mercy retrieves the corpse of Metallo. However, it's the chest area is still activated, but it has kind of activated. The kryptonite's still activated. Kryptonite's activated, but it would have Brainiac's symbol on it, and that would be the end of Man of Steel: World's Finest. Now, and sadly, it didn't go that way. But if um, DC and Warner Bros. Were going to go that route, going to go like kind of rushing everything. Not exactly, I don't know, but that's the route they should have gone to. Um, Also, kind of, have Batman in the movies, kind of, especially kind of like Batman in probably like Suicide Squad and kind of like Suicide Squad and what else? Possibly um next Man of Steel. Maybe have him be like minimal, give the others time to shine. The next villain leading up to Justice League, I maybe perhaps in like Wonder Woman's movie, they would have, if they had done it the way I was talking about, they would in Wonder Woman's movie there would have been a clue as to the next villain in Man of Steel. Um, Maybe it would have been Brainiac, or um, and then I don't know how the plot with that would go. Brainiac would somehow be defeated, but then before that, he discovered a capsule where Doomsday was, and that would have led to creation of the Justice League. Before that, um, Bruce finds out that there are these metahumans among us. He would try to convince, and he tells Clark, and they would try to convince him to join us. Some would be okay, some wouldn't. Um, well, no, I don't think Brainiac would have discovered. Maybe Lex, trying to find a way to destroy Superman, and he finds Doomsday. I don't think it would be the Justice League movie. Or maybe it would. I don't know. Leading up to the death of Superman, and possibly for the two-part Justice League films, they would be entitled Justice League Apocalypse with a K, letting you know that's Darkseid. So I think for the first Justice League movie, I don't know who'd be fighting, but I think Brainiac would be, well, no, Brainiac would be for the first Justice League movie, Doomsday the second, and the third two-parter would be Apocalypse, if they had done it right. Um, I'm just rambling on. This is just something I thought about today. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Lonely Sis 66, and talk to you later. Bye.